I clench my teeth as I get up. The old fractures are a torture. I have to adjust the uncomfortable flight suit with the heating circuit. Fortunately, my mechanic assists me in this routine. He manages to slip my feet into the boots. I take a deep breath, and as I close my eyes, I begin to see those stars, sequels to the pain that accompany me every day. I try to count them and smile in failure. A drop of sweat slides down my forehead. It's summer, the Mediterranean sun punishes us. The assistant hands me the tablet with the mission details. I check the map with my notes and watch the silver bracelet swing on my left wrist. Consuelo's name is engraved next to mine. The distance reinforces the image I have of my wife imprinted in my memory. I like to imagine that she sleeps peacefully at this very moment. The sphere and the hands of my watch bring me back to the present. It's 8 o'clock, time to get on board. Sergeant Suni, my mechanic, pushes me on the back so that I can climb the ladder to the cockpit. I settle in the narrow cockpit with difficulty. I feel like the sun has shrunk the plane, or maybe I have grown overnight. Suni adjusts the straps and buckles of the harness with the parachute resting under my rear. The suffocating heat has turned the cockpit into an oven. With a hit on the shoulder, the sergeant indicates that his work there is done. I cannot turn my neck, but I raise my thumb. I couldn't answer otherwise because my mouth is dry. My whole body is soaked in sweat. Next task, indicator check. How far behind were the times when flying was a simple exercise of intuition and courage, a real adventure? Now my task is the same as that of an accountant looking for errors in the income statement. I remember how I had hated office work in my 20s. Unfortunately, even the pilots had been reached by this new world of robots. Flight had become an exercise in arithmetic. It's time to start the engines placed on the wings of my P-38. Over 1,000 horsepower in each, 12 liquid-cooled cylinders. How robots love numbers. Turn on the battery, now the generator and the fuel pump, correct? Prime the left engine, press the start, keep it pressed. A dry detonation shakes the cabin. Enrich the mixture, rise above 1,000 revolutions until the vibration disappears. I am a musician tuning his instrument. I accelerate until I hear a pleasant purring. The exhaust gas fumes dissipate. I repeat the startup procedure with the right engine and unlock the brakes. Begins a slow roll on the aerodrome Earth. I activate my radio microphone and talk to the control tower. Colgate from Dressdown 6 requesting taxi and takeoff. Once at the start of the takeoff runway, I again activate the brakes and raise the revolutions of both engines. The purring turns into a powerful hum. I feel all those horsepower forcing the blocked wheels. The structure begins to shudder, to creak as if about to break. I release the brakes and a sharp acceleration pushes me on the back of my seat. The race down the runway leaves behind dust and the airport control tower. I salute courteously. I pull the lever with the steering wheel towards me. The vibration of the wheels on the asphalt fades, and I feel a familiar emptiness in my stomach. The wind lifts me. I am flying. Gear up, increase power, maintain a slight upward tilt, and raise the flaps. The child inside me no longer pays attention to the task that I continue to execute like an automaton. The child looks outside with his nose stuck to the plexiglass. The clouds hinder the vision of the sea surface that now covers the entire horizon. I secure the control wheel with a metal wedge. I search in the pocket of my jumpsuit leg and extract a small book that I place on the flight plan tablet. I like to enjoy good reading in flight. To the annoyance of my superiors, I often delay landing on the return of my missions, and thus I can finish some chapter. I open the volume to a page with the top corner folded. The plane crosses the sky at 300 miles per hour with its reflection sliding on the water. One last look at the direction compass and I try to concentrate on the pages of the text.